Okay guys, back with more from day one here. Imaginary numbers, day one, part two. Okay, another thing you're going to need to know how to do is multiply and add. Okay, so let's do the adding and subtracting ones first here. This is going to be a little bit easier. Okay, you're going to get some complex numbers. Complex numbers have a real part and an imaginary part. Okay, so I have negative 3 plus I plus negative 4 plus 2I. Okay, we're just going to put the real parts together, the negative 3 and the negative 4, and then you just put the imaginary parts together, 1I and 2I. Okay, easy as that. Be careful with subtraction. Okay, if I had 5 plus 3I minus 1 minus I, remember this minus is going to go to both of them, so it's going to make that a minus. It's going to make that actually back to a plus. Minus 1 plus I. Okay, look at your real numbers, 5 and negative 1, it's going to be a 4. Look at your i's, 3I plus 1I plus 4I. Okay, multiplying these together. Alright, let's look at negative 6 minus I times 3 minus 3I. Okay, we're just going to FOIL these. We've done foiling before. Negative 6 times 3 is negative 18. Negative 6 times negative 3I is going to be a positive 18I. Negative I times 3 is going to be a negative 3I. Okay, and we have a negative times a negative here. Negative I times negative 3I is going to be a positive 3I squared. Okay, that's going to be the tricky part. Okay, so I have negative 18. We'll put together these i's in the middle, just the regular i's. 18i minus 3i plus 15i. Now 3i squared. Okay, plus 3 times, what was I squared, remember? I squared is negative 1. So this is actually going to be a negative 3. So I have negative 18 plus 15i minus 3. Now I can put these together. Negative 21 plus 15i. We got that? So just going through your foiling, okay? Treat i's like they're x's. Alright? You can't combine them if it's got a regular number here with no I and another number over here that does have an I. You can't combine those. You can't combine them if it has an I and this one has an I squared. You can't combine those two. Okay? Keep them separate. One last type of problem here that deals with reducing square roots and multiplying. Okay? When we're doing a combo one here with 2 square roots, you want to reduce as much as possible first, then multiply, then reduce again. Okay, what do I mean by that? Okay. Well, this first one here, there's no perfect squares that go into 10, but it's a negative 10. Let me take care of that negative. The square root of a negative is going to be I, so I'll bring the I on the outside, square root of 10, times, now this one over here can break apart. Negative 24 can break apart into, let's go with a negative 4 and 6. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of negative 4 would be 2i. Alright, so we reduced. Now let's multiply. Okay, so multiply the outside parts. That's going to be 2i squared. And now I multiply the square root parts, or the radical parts here. Square root of 60. Remember that I squared is a negative 1. So that's going to make this be a negative 2 now in the front. Square root of 60. What's a perfect square that goes into 60? Okay, if you're unsure, cut it in half. 30. Is 30 a perfect square? No. So now start looking at perfect squares that are under 30. 25 does not go in there evenly. 16 does not go in evenly. 9, no. 4 is the first perfect square here, the biggest perfect square that's going to go into 60. So it's going to break apart to the square root of 4 and square root of 15. Square root of 4 is 2. So now I have negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. Square root of 15. Okay, we reduce as much as possible first, then we multiply, and then we reduce some more. Alright, you should be set now for page 250, 18 to 32. Alright, thanks for watching. Good luck.